Now get ready for the power of Groove. Hey, I become a member of Groove today. We'll groove all the way. Automate your marketing with the power of Groove. Hey, I discover the secrets today. Groove AI is starting now. Now get ready for the power of Groove. Hey, I become a member of Groove today. We'll groove all the way. Automate your marketing with the power of Groove. Hey, I discover the secrets today. Groove AI is starting now.
Hey everybody, welcome back for another session with Groove AI Live. It's good to be here, and no doubt some of you might be actually just coming from Nick Lacani's session. But hey, listen, look, this is all about AI. Obviously, we're going to be talking about Google Gemini. Now, I don't know if you're using it or not, but if you're not, this might be of some interest to you, and just some of the things that it can do. Obviously, it's a huge, I guess, like explosion of AI out there, and it's just really hard to decide which one you want to use, or even which one you want to sign up to. ChatGPT still seems to be the most widely used one, but there are others like Gemini, which used to be called Bard, by the way. There's also Microsoft Copilot, which kind of operates the same as Google Gemini as well. Then you have ones like what was the other one? We've got quite a few other AI platforms out there that a lot of people. Claude 3 is another one. So let me just have a look in the chat box. See you all here. KD3, welcome along. Good to see you. Tyra, good to see you again. Nancy, great to see you. No doubt we'll have a few people in here, and if you're here with us live, just put a hashtag live. If you're watching the replay, just put a hashtag replay. All right, so it's hard to keep up with all this AI stuff, and with a lot of things going on in people's lives, like in my life as well, just different type work responsibilities and things like that. It's a matter of trying to keep up with everything. Hello, Facebook user. I think Facebook user, if you want to show yourself, then I think there's actually a link up the top. I'm not too sure if there's the link up the top where you can actually have StreamYard show your name if you want to be in there. So, but good to have you. Dr. Lisa, good to have you as well. So like I said, this is about Google Gemini. And, I kind of like it because I think if you're doing like research, or you're doing like presentations, this would be actually a really good tool to have. Now, of course, being part of Google, it also has access to its own database and to its own search engine. So, it can actually bring up a lot of information in real time. That's what Google does. So, so you're going to have access directly with everything that all the knowledge of Google. So basically, it's all in there. And as you know, there's quite a few decades of knowledge in Google, and it's built up heavily over time. All right, so let me get started. Okay, so Dr. Lisa from Baltimore, greetings. And yeah, let us know where you're coming in from. Just out of interest, as most of you will know in here, I'm actually from New Zealand, and so we're just a little bit ahead of time of everybody else around the world. Does that mean that we're more technologically advanced? Probably not. We probably know just as much as what you guys do, but at the end of the day, yeah. So just different time zones for me. So I'm at just after lunch. Really, it's 12:21 here in New Zealand on Tuesday, and I know in over in like Eastern time in the US, it's around. It'll be the night before, the day before. So great to have you along anyway. Let's get. I'm going to share my screen, and I might just keep myself on the screen today. Let me get onto here. Just gotta get it all sorted. Now, just with Google Gemini, there is a free option. All right, so it does actually have a free option, and the free option is not too bad. I've actually signed up for the 2-month trial, and then after that, I think I pay $39.95 New Zealand dollars. It'll be less than that, obviously, in US dollars, but in New Zealand dollars, $39.95, which is actually a lot more cheaper than Microsoft Copilot, which kind of does similar things. And I think, they both have their advantages. Microsoft Copilot has, a few different things that you can do with it that Google can't. But really, at the end of the day, you just got to try out both, I guess. I don't think there is a free trial. There may be a free trial. Actually, there may be a free trial for Microsoft Copilot, but I don't think that you can stay on the free plan forever. So I'm just going to. So first of all, I don't think there's a lot of difference. I've only just signed up to the Google Gemini subscribe plan today, actually, and I was trying to find a point of difference, and I know there must be, but I just couldn't find it straight away. So maybe a little bit more sort of probing through it, just using it a lot more. I'll probably see a huge amount of difference. Anyway, I'm just going to share my screen, and here we go. I think we're on the right one. Okay, just a minute. I am going to change this one, and then I'm going to bring up the other one. All right. Okay, I think I've got it now. So just let me know if you can see this. If you can just put a 1 in the comments, that'll be great. Carolyn, great to have you here all the way from Houston, Texas. So anyway, if you can see it, just put a 1. I just really want to know. I want to make sure that you guys can see it, and if you can hear me. So if you can give me a 1 for both, that'll be great. So yeah. All right. Anyway, look, we're here at, and I'll just add it to the stage. We're here at this is the free version, by the way. So this is not the paid version. This is the free version. So I'm in here. As you can see down here, you have upgrade to Gemini Advanced. Great. Thanks for the ones, guys. Upgrade to Gemini Advanced. So this tells you that you're actually on the free version. You go to settings. You've got other stuff here too as well. You can actually switch off dark theme or switch on. Or switch it on, so whichever you prefer. I kind of like dark theme. We won't cover these just yet. Extensions, you've got extensions here where you can actually use things like Google Flights, Google Hotels, Google Maps, Google Workspaces, and YouTube. There are other extensions too as well you can actually use to connect with. But today we're going to probably just connect with Google Docs, Google Slides, and Gmail. Okay, let's go back to the main page here. So we're here, and this is what you're going to see when you first work on it. I think there might be some other things in here that we'll probably get around to. Oh, by the way, if you go to upgrade to Gemini Advanced, you will see that this is where the prices are. As you can see, it's in New Zealand dollars. So for 2 months, you get it for free. And then after that, you start paying. Now, some of the things that you will get with that is, here are some of the different, well, I guess the benefits you get with it. You get, it's compatible with most AI models 1.0, with their most capable AI model 1.0 Ultra, state-of-the-art performance, designed for highly complex tasks. So if you look there, built to quickly understand and respond to a diverse set of inputs, including text, images, and code. And then you got, so you've got that included, but you got more in the Google One subscription, Gemini and Gmail, Docs, and more, 2 gigs of 2 terabytes of storage, and other Google One premium benefits. So, you know, there are quite a few different things in there that you're going to get with your monthly subscription. And personally, I think it's actually, you know, it's probably a most cost effective and probably even more on performance level, probably even more effective platform compared to Microsoft Copilot. But having said that, I haven't used Microsoft Copilot simply because it's a little bit too expensive, and you don't really get I don't think get a 2 month trial. I think it might be less than that. Anyway, let's get started. So as I said, I'm in the free version. I'm going to, I'm just going to paste in some text that I had earlier prepared. Okay. Now this one here is going to be more about, so I'm going to paste it in here. So this one here is going to be, I am doing research on the Declaration of Independence, US Constitution, and Bill of Rights. How did this come about, and what are the defining and significant key points of this document? Please provide a detailed essay with an overall summary at the end. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, just excuse me for a moment. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send that off. All right, like this. That's just going to give me everything I need, and I'm going to show you probably some of the you know, the really good points about this particular, well, about Gemini. So there we have actually quite a bit of content there. So this is the cornerstones of a nation, Declaration, Constitution, and Bill of Rights. The United States of America was born from a revolutionary spirit, aiming to establish a government built upon the ideals of liberty and self-determination. 3 documents, the Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and the Bill of Rights, stand as the foundation of this nation, each playing a crucial role shaping its course. All right, so, you know, and there's got a lot more to follow. So it's got a bit of a timeline there too as well. So that, you know, the good thing about Gemini is that you can fact check this, all right? And what I mean by fact check is that you can actually see it because, you know, AI can be a little, but they can actually be, sometimes it can be incorrect, and sometimes it can actually stretch the truth a wee bit. So what we're going to do is we're just going to fact check this this information, and I'm sure it's all pretty much correct. I think that just the beginning of it, I think people would agree with that. But what we're going to do is we're going to come down to the bottom here, and just here you have the Google logo. We're just going to click on that, and what it's going to do is going to search out all that information, and just to find out whether or not it's true or not. And when it's green like this, it means it's all factual. So this is all pretty much everything that's in here is all fact. So if you come, and if you want to expand on that a little bit, if you come to here and you go to these little drop down arrows, click on that, and it will tell you where it actually sourced that information. So Google search found similar content like this. So it's actually, and this was from unisdoc.unesco.org. So there you go. That's where it's getting its information. Now, I just want to see what the comments are about that in here. Let me have a look. So, yeah, Nancy. Yes, that was a dog. This is the joys of actually sort of doing lives from home. You've got like all this noise in the background. So, yeah, my dog is one of them. But yeah, so what do you think of that, guys? What do you think of this so far with this Gemini? I think this, if you're a researcher, this is actually really important to you. This is something that you can, you could really use if you're doing like an essay, or if you're doing research on a particular historical, project or things like that. This is actually really cool. Now, the other thing about this is that you can actually put that into a document. Now, I don't mean by copy and paste, and I'll show you that very soon, but there's some other things still I wanted to show you once we do that. Okay, so just over here, before we go to showing you all those other things, if we want to modify the response, we click on this filter here. We can make it longer, we could make it simpler, we could make it more casual, more professional, or shorter. So you can actually make all this, you can dictate how you want it to be laid out. If you want it more professional, then you can ask it to be more professional. It'll regenerate all that information. More casual, shorter or longer, it'll do that as well. If you come up here to where you were, to the actual beginning of it, you see here show drafts. There are actually 3 draft copies of this content. So if you're not too sure, if you don't really want to use that one, but you want to use this one, then you can switch over, and then you can actually get a different layout, and some different content, but all related to the same source of information, if you like. And same here. So you actually really get around about 3 different drafts. So let's just have a look at some of the differences in here. So I've read this one out, and I'm just going to see if this is actually not. So it's not actually the same. So it says that these three documents, the Declaration of Independence, the U.S. Constitution, and the Bill of Rights, form the bedrock of American government and its core principles. Now, if that sounds better to you, then you could use this draft. There's draft 3. The United States of America was built upon 3 foundational documents, and et cetera, et cetera. So, there are some 3 great drafts here. Let's just say we want to go through for this one here. So we're going to pick on that one, and then we're going to go down to the bottom here. Now, again, you could check it, but it's all been fact checked on the first draft. But so there's no real need to. What I'm going to do is I want to share this to a document. I want to actually put it into a document. So I don't want it in here. I just, kind of like what you do when you just copy and paste something, right? However, this is not going to copy and paste. This is going to export. So if I come onto here, onto the share, and I go export to docs, it'll export it to a document, okay, to a Google Doc. All right, now once that happens, then you can open up the docs. And there you have it. You have it in here. So at the end of the day, you've got the document in here. Now, if I've lost my ability to actually, won't be a sec. Okay, so in here, you have the document. You can click on things like this, where it says it's got grammar suggestions. So form the bedrock of and you could just change it to the American government. Okay, so there's different things that you can do within there. I just want to make sure that I'm still going live and that people can still sort of like track me on this. So if you can just put a 2 in the chat box, I'd really like to know that. Yep. Okay, so Dr. Lisa, yes, Markdown. It already has the Markdown. Now, I think you and I had a discussion about research and things like that in terms of if you're doing research and where you can get all this information and stuff like that. And, and I think we talked about doing a GPT agent for that. Well, actually, you probably don't need to. This is actually a free version, and you could just use this in terms of getting your source of information. Now, here's another thing too as well. If you actually sort of select it, if you don't, say for instance, you want this a little bit more, elaborate, a little bit longer, what you can do, you can actually highlight that paragraph, right? And then from there, actually, it may not be in this one. I'm just thinking, probably not. Okay, so this is one of the differences, and I'll show you this on the paid one, but these are one of the differences. Let me have a look at this. Suggest edits. No? Okay, so these are some of the differences between the free version and the paid version, which I will show you in a few minutes. But you can actually change that to a longer or more casual or a shorter sentence, if you like, or you can completely regenerate it. So there's a lot of things that you can do. So that's the one. So this is still free, and coming sharing this to your docs. So if we come back, so that's one for the documents. If we come back to here, and let's just say, for instance, we're going to go off the subject of the Declaration of the United States of America. And what we're going to do is we're going to maybe send an email, but we want to generate one first. We want to say generate an email to, I guess, a client, if you like. So I'm going to start a new chat. And I'm going to just put in a prompt here, create an email that I can send to my clients that promotes SEO and social media marketing and management. The email needs to outline three-tier payment options and three-tier payment options that with bullet point benefits for each. Pricing will be relative to pricing, I would say to standard pricing within New Zealand. And I'm just thinking of this just off the cuff of my head. So I'm going to add in here, I want the email to really encourage the reader or the recipient or the client, I said, client, to take advantage of either of the plans or tiers. I'm also going to put in there, I'm going to ask it, I'm going to see if it will do this, but I'm going to ask it to maybe sort of add some sort of type of, like carrot on the stick, if you like. What's suggest an offer or benefit when the client signs up. If the client signs up. All right, let's just see what happens from here. Hopefully you guys are all still with me. Okay, let it do its thing and see what we get. Now, this is particularly interesting for me because I do web design and digital marketing, so something like this would be absolutely great for me. So let's have a look to see what it said. Okay, subject is supercharge your online presence. Oh, I like that. SEO and social media marketing solutions. Hi, name. In today's digital world, a strong online presence is crucial for any business to thrive. And then your company name offers comprehensive SEO and social media marketing management solutions to help you reach new audiences, boost website traffic, and ultimately drive sales. We understand every business has unique needs. That's why we offer 3-tiered packages designed to fit your specific goals and budget. Okay, so Launchpad is tier 1, targeted SEO analysts, compelling social media content creation, community management, monthly performance reports. That's tier 1. Okay, so that's the first one was actually great for startups and small businesses. Second one, tier 2, growth engine. I'm loving these names actually. Ideal for businesses looking to scale. Okay, really important, that one. Advanced SEO implementation, target social media advertising, and competitor analysts. And what else is there? Tier 3, dominate, which is the last tier, perfect for established businesses seeking maximum impact. I'm loving these names for these tiers actually. Strategic SEO planning, reputation management, custom content marketing strategy. All right, so exclusive offer. This is what I wanted to find out if it did actually do something. Sign up for any tier within the next however long and receive a free website audit or social media consultations. Okay, so these website audits or social media consultations or both are actually really good, and they're actually they're worth their weight in gold, especially when you do an audit on someone's website and you can see where it's actually lacking performance. And that's a great way to actually sell your social media and SEO plans. Okay, so don't wait to take your online presence to the next level. Contact us today for a free consultation to discuss your specific needs and recommend the best plan for you. PS, social media channels are a great source for digital marketing tips and industry insights. Follow us on, and then you have your social media links. So here's additional tips. You can personalize the email further by mentioning a specific challenge that the client might be facing. All right, briefly showcase your expertise and experience with numbers of client testimonials. Consider replacing benefit with the specific service relevant to each tier. All right, so look, great email. And as I showed before, you do actually have a few options in drafts. So you can come up here and then you can pick the next draft if you like. And you can read through that and see if that actually resonates with you more, or draft 3. So you have all these different drafts, all right? You can actually regenerate the drafts if you want to. So lots of options there. Now, don't forget, we're still on the free plan here. We're not on the paid plan. Okay, so now we're going to go. I want to actually maybe just double check this. To be quite honest, if we check this, we're probably not going to get it's not going to do a fact check as such, because this is all pretty much one of the more standard stuff anyway. But let's just try it. I don't think we're going to like it's, yeah, it may find something, it may not, but we don't really need to do a fact check on this one, mainly because really it's an email and we're not doing any research. Well, it's not showing anything anyway. But anyway, look, I'm going to go down to the share icon here. I'm going to click on that and I'm going to draft this in Gmail. All right, so I'm just going to click on this. And now what we should do, hopefully, open Gmail. And now we have that in an email. All right. So we've got all this in an email, and then we can continue to put our name, our company name, and contact information. And we've got the subject already in there. All we've got to do is add the recipients, and that's it. So at the end of the day, this has really done it for you. It's done the hard work. It's done the heavy lifting. That's what I love about it. Obviously you're going to read through this and make sure it's on point, but otherwise, not bad at all. Okay, let's go back to Gemini again. And there's one other thing that I wanted to try, but I might do that in the paid one. Actually, I'll try it in this one here. Now, if you wanted to add extensions, all right, might pay to be in a document of some sort, whether it be in the Gmail or even in this document here. And how do you add extensions? Well, you can actually come up to here. This is, a way you can do it. And you can go to add-ons and you can get add-ons. And now what you can do is you can add, if you remember before, when we were actually at this point here, we go to settings and then we go to extensions. These are some of the extensions that you are privy to, but you can actually get more extensions. All right, so we're here. I just basically clicked on extensions here, went on to add-ons, get add-ons, and then in here we've got a ton of add-ons. So what I want to do is I want to search for slides. Okay. This one here, I'm going to try this one here. I'm going to think that is a no matching results. Okay. Let me just go back to slides again and see if we can get one. That's actually for, let's go to the GPT slides maker. Go there. Okay, we're not actually getting anything here. So here we go. We're going to uncheck that. Let's go slides. Now okay, very important. Make sure when you get to this point here, go to work with docs. We don't want to sort of do the docs. We just want to slides. And then we want to search for slides. I'm going to click on this one again and change this again, actually. Done. All right, so we've got two here. I kind of like this one. I've actually used this one before. I'm just going to click on this and I'm going to install. Okay. That one there. Continue. Allow. And then next, and done. Okay, now, obviously we've got our document that we did for the Constitution or the Declaration of Independence. What we want to do now, and I'm not going to use this at all, what I'm going to do is I could use that, to be quite honest. Maybe if I copied all this, and then we'll go to a new tab, and let's go into here, and let's go to slides. Hope you guys are following me on this. This is fairly simple once you get the hang of it. And I'm just going to go blank presentation. All right. Okay, so now we're in here, and we should actually, that extension that we had, that we got before should be in here. get add-ons. Okay. It should actually work in this, so hopefully I can demonstrate that. Oh, here we go. There it is. Generate slides. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to generate slides. Okay, generate slides. So it's working on it. All right, now it's going to ask me. So this is the first time I'm actually going through this through this this way in terms of using slides AI.io. I have used this by itself before in the past, but not through Gemini. I'm just going to go over here. I'm going to go to select an option. Select an option. What all describes you? I'm just going to go business owner, entrepreneur, in which industry, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I'm just going to go. I'm going to see if I can select them all. I can't. Just me. I'm just going to put just me. Next step. Okay, it looks like I have to do all this stuff before I actually get what I want. How often do you create presentations? I'm going to go weekly. How did you hear about us? Google, Bing. I'm going to put other. Please share the challenge. Okay, that's it. Just get started. Enter your invite code. Skip this step. All right. From your own text. I'm going to actually use it from my own text, paste text and format into slides. So I'm going to do that. And remember that the Constitution, the whole information about that. I'm just going to paste it in there. I copied it. I'm just going to paste it in there and see what happens. I've exceeded 2,000. All right. Okay. Let me just let me get rid of that. I'm going to get rid of that and see what happens. Okay, choose appearance. All right. Educational, maybe. Number of slides, auto. Add title, thank you. Slide. Okay, I'm just going to leave all that. Maybe I'm going to use that one. I'm going to use this. I can't use that. Okay. This is probably the difference between a paid version as well. You'll have some limitations, obviously. Okay, create slides. Let's just see what happens. I don't know what's doing here. What is it doing? You can use blah, blah, blah. These are just tips. Okay. Okay, it's not creating slides. All right, so, all right, we're going to leave it at that one. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not creating slides. I tried it, but it's not working. Well, not sure if I did it right. Magic right. Let's just generate slides. Okay. And I'm just going to go. So instead of putting my own stuff in there, I am just going to do this. I am just going to put in that, and I'm just going to go right up to the top there. Take all this out. Oh. Okay, I'm going to take that out. Wow, still got lots of them. Okay, hang on. That's where I want to go and take that out. Take this out. Only a maximum of, okay. The 3 documents, let's go there. Let's take out that. Okay, let's see what happens now. And then title. United States Declaration independence. And ask me why I picked this topic. We have our own one in New Zealand, but hey, I just thought it'd be good to maybe I'll learn something. Okay, we're just going to go create slides and see. See, again, I'm getting this. I'm not sure. Oh, okay. It's generating. So it's generating. Okay, I just thought this was just some sort of type of advertising or something. Well, just a structural thing. So it looks like it's actually generating. That's what I didn't do before. I didn't wait for it. All right. I'm not used to waiting with AI. Yeah, Dr. Lisa was creating. Okay, done. Okay. Choose appearance. No, that's it. Let's have a look. All right, so there you go. We have got some slides to go with it. Pretty impressive. Grievances, you know, the main sections. Okay. Not a lot to it really, but I'm sure if you had a topic that you could actually build more things around in terms of information, possibly it'll be a lot more, a lot better. But you know, I don't know how much of that's got to do with just having a free version. But yeah, but anyway, look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go off that, and I'm going to stop share just for a second. I'm going to see what questions we have in the chat, just in case. Or comments, should I say? The verbiage, Dr. Lisa, the verbiage, game changer. Yes, it is definitely a game changer. I like the way it looks in the folder, separate different choices. Yeah, me too, Nancy. There's some. I don't think Gemini gets a lot of sort of airtime these days. I mean, because there's so many other ones out there. Claude 3 seems to be the one that's leading the race at the moment. It's even sort of outdoing ChatGPT in a few things. But however, a lot more people actually used to ChatGPT. But yeah, so Claude 3 seems to be the one that's on top at this stage. But, you know, if you've noticed over this whole sort of like, was it been about 14, 15 months now since sort of ChatGPT made it, reared its head and sort of came out and did what it did. We've had just an abundance, you know, possibly hundreds, if not thousands of different AI apps. And, you know, obviously we don't get to see all of them. It's only really the big players that we get to see, but there are a lot of apps out there, also AI platforms that are actually, underrated. And so just keep your eye out for those sorts of things too as well, because a lot of them are free or very competitive in pricing, but can do the job just as good as, you know, maybe specific jobs, not probably as much as what ChatGPT could do or Claude 3, but pretty much, it's an amazing sort of world we live in at the moment. All right, so that one, what I just showed you, good presentation and amazing tool. Peter, thank you for sharing. So that was the free version. You can see what you can do with the free version. So it's to be quite honest, if you just want to sort of trial it out, test it, then the free version is just the one that you want for now, and you can stay on it. Unlike Microsoft Copilot, you've only got free for so long, and then you have to move up. Now, all right. So, like I said, I was going to show you the paid version of Gemini and what some of the things you can actually do, which I found really, really cool. So I'm just going to share my screen again. And let's just see there. Okay. All right. So hopefully you can all see that. If not, please let me know. Probably not, actually. I have to add it. There you go. Okay, just let me know if you can't see it. And I'll just take it that you can see it if I don't see anything in the chat. But anyway, look, this is the paid version. I'm in my paid account. I had to change browsers for this because I've got this on a different Google browser. And this is kind of what you see. You can create images. You can create images in the other one as well. So you can create images in this. All right. So like if I'm going to put maybe playful, I'm going to create an image of a playful Labrador puppy chasing a ball. And let's just see what it comes up with. So you can create images in this as well. I did forget to tell you that you can also do that on the paid one. So you can see up here, I'm actually on the Gemini Advanced, which is the paid version. I can switch between the two if I want. And there you get, I think this one here would probably, these two here would probably be more, that would be like a Labrador too, I guess. They could all be Labradors, but these are more puppies, if you like. And I kind of like that. That looks pretty cool. So you can see that there's no problems with the images. The images are pretty cool. So, yeah. All right, now I'm going to show you here. I did one earlier. And we'll use the foundation of the American Constitution, the Constitution rights, Bill of Rights. Okay, so this is what I've got when I did a test on this. So this is in the paid version. And as you can see, you still can share it. You still have your filters. You can make it more simpler, longer, shorter, more casual, blah, blah, blah. You can copy it if you want to, or you can obviously share it, okay, to a document. So I'm going to share this to a document. All right. And then once that's done, I'm just going to open it here. It's on the left-hand corner, open docs. And there we have it in here. All right, now, you see, now this is what was missing in the free version. You see this little pencil on the side here. And it's got kind of a plus and a little pencil. So what you can do is you can highlight an area and then go to that little pencil, and then you can actually turn that into a bullet point, elaborate more, rephrase, summarize. You could make it a different tone, so you can make it more casual. So if I go casual, it's going to rewrite it all, just that paragraph. Okay, and now I can replace that highlighted piece with what I've just created here. So I'm just going to go replace, and then now we have a little a bit more casual. So you know, back in 1776, Thomas Jefferson penned the Declaration of Independence. It was like a big announcement. So you can see it's a little bit more casual. So if I actually go undo, and then you can see it's a little bit more formal. All right. Or I can actually highlight it again and then go to that little pencil over there. And then maybe I want to, what do I want to do here? Maybe I want to bulletize it or make it a bit more elaborate. I want to make it a bit more elaborate. So I'm just going to, it's going to make it longer, obviously. So there's going to be a lot more detail. Well, Dr. Lisa, I thought you were going to say what will I know, not what will I. And there you've got now a lot more just based on that one paragraph. Well, that's, I guess, paragraph. Just based on that paragraph, you've got a lot more detail. So again, you can either replace it or you can just leave it as it is. Let's just see. And you can refine it too, by the way. So in the same window, you can come down here and you can actually refine it to summarize it, to shorten it, or to change the tone. So this is the obviously on the paid version. All right. So let's just say I want to replace that. Now that's going to make this part of it a lot more longer. So if you are doing research, right, and you maybe writing a thesis on this particular topic, all right, then I guess at the end of the day, a lot more information, you know, or more elaborate information, I should say, would be quite fitting. All right. Okay, so I'm just going to go back again. I'm going to go back. I'm going to try something again what I tried before with the slides. I'm just wondering if it's going to work. I'm just going to select all that, copy. I'm going to go into Google Slides and I'm just going to create a presentation. All right, now extensions, I just want to make sure I have got it. Yes, I have. Generate slides, export slides, add a new slide, edit slides. Okay, so I'm going to generate slides. Okay, so over here on the right-hand side, and let me just take this off actually. On the right-hand side here, this is the difference between the free one and this one, the paid one. You actually have a section here where you can create image with Gemini. So you can create an image down here if you wanted to. All right. I just thought I'd show you that. So what I want to do is I want to actually go back to here and I want to generate slides. Yes, Dr. Lisa, Gemini will save you a lot of copy and pasting. But, you know, I think the most fantastic thing about it is that when you're actually fact-checking your research information, you actually know where it's all coming from. Okay, I'm going to go through all this again. Weekly, other. Paste your text and or format it into slides. Okay, so let me do that now. I'm going to paste it in here. That is just way too much. So I'm going to go up to here. And I'm going to get rid of all that. And then I'm just going to do what I did the last time and go through the whole thing. Auto. Okay, I don't seem to be able to choose. Oh, these all coming soon. Okay, I'm going to go for that color. All right, regular layouts, keep it like that, create slides, and let's just see. Okay, so we've got to do the same thing. We've just got to wait. Facebook user, is this going to be added to groove.ai? I'm not sure, actually, because there's a lot of stuff that will be added to groove.ai. And I think, you know, there'll be, sort of an abundance of lots of different types of, I guess, you know, connections with different apps. So, yeah, I would say whether it's this particular one, like Gemini or some other platform or whatever, hard to say. But yes, I think we would probably see that in the future. All right, so that's done. So there's a bit of actually trend going on here. They've got the same sort of like types of icons and all that sort of in the slides. So I'm wondering whether or not it's only got just the one style. So I think with the coming soon, there's a couple of them coming soon, which I think will, be really good once that's in here. But I have actually used this particular extension, which is slidesai.io on its own, and it's a wonderful slide creator. Let me just see if I can go back to my slides actually. No, so I'll see if I think I've got one in there that I actually created with it before. Where is it? I think it was maybe this one here. No, it wasn't that one. All right. I did create one once before in the past. But anyway, you could probably work on this and make it longer or whatever. But yeah. That's pretty much what it does, really. But I kind of like the docs, and I like the email side of things, where you can actually create an email just from going into Gemini in here, and having it all thinking out for you. That's pretty cool. I think I did do an email before for this. Let me just have a look. It was this one here. So I more or less did the same email as I did in the free one, and draft an email. So now we're actually in the paid version. So there might be a few more little things that you can actually do with the Gmail on the paid version. So just going into the email again. All right. And if you can see down here, help me write. So you can formalize it, elaborate it, shorten it. So there's a lot of things you can do there. All right. Okay, look, guys, let me just get rid of the screen. That was it for this week for the Groove AI Live. Hopefully, there was some good stuff in there that you would probably be able to take advantage of. I know Dr. Lisa would be looking at this and spending some time on it, because she does a lot of research. And if you're into that too as well, research, try this tool out. Try it on the free version. There was a lot I could do just with the free version. So, and I think it would be a really great tool. The only thing is when you actually, if you're going to transfer it over to the document for the Google Doc, you won't actually have the advantage if you're on the free version to be able to highlight a paragraph and then, refine it or make it short or make it elaborate on it or make it change the tone or anything. So that's about the only thing that you won't be able to do. But other than that, So that's me, guys. Hopefully that was in some ways educational. Carolyn, thanks for being here. Facebook user, thanks for being here. Dr. Lisa, Nancy, and Tyra, and of course KD3 Digital. Awesome to have you guys here. Bye for now.